Hey guys, thank you so much for entering into this 30-day challenge. I am so excited about what we are going to accomplish, you guys, but also what I'm going to accomplish in this next 30 days. So I wanted to make this video just to make sure we are very clear on what this whole thing was and what's expected of you. So first of all, the overall thing is you are picking a goal and you have 30 days to attack that goal and accomplish as much of it as possible. Then at the end of the 30 days, I'm gonna pick a winner and they get that giant awesome prize, and that's just basically it. So there's not really it's not really complicated. So you get a goal, you go after it. Okay, so let's talk about the details of this. Now you're gonna get an email with all these details, but again, I wanted to kind of tell you up front so you know this is what's going to be happening. This is what is expected of you. All right, so the very first thing is you will be picking a goal, and I will send you to a questionnaire, and basically you're going to tell me what your goal is and some other basic starting point. So we know where you're starting, so later we can see what you accomplished and how far you have traveled in the 30 days. You also need to join my Facebook group. Now, the main reason for this Facebook group is because you're going to be posting some updates in it, and just so you can share with other people what you're doing, and so they can also give you advice, motivate each other, support each other, hold you accountable, all that stuff. So that's really the only purpose of the group. Now, throughout the process, you're going to be asked to post in that Facebook group a total of 4 times. So basically a starting post, and then updates on the 10th day, the 20th day, and then the 30th day. So not a ton of stuff that you actually have to do as far as posting. It hopefully will only take you like 5 minutes to do each post. It's not going to be like a giant essay or anything like that. I'd much rather you spend your time focused on your goal than focused on doing a bunch of work for me. Now, the final thing is there will be a questionnaire kind of at the end of all this. So just like there was a questionnaire at the beginning, there'll be a questionnaire at the end. And again, the purpose of this is to find out how things went, what you accomplished, how things changed. So I have information so I can make the best judgment about who wins this whole thing. So I really do need to know that. Now, with all that said, you do want to be documenting this whole process for yourself. So make sure you're taking photos, make sure you're recording information. If you want to write a journal, I don't care, but we will need some kind of form of documentation so we can kind of keep up with what you were doing through this whole thing. All right, real quick, I want to go over the rules and boundaries for this, because I'd really hate for you to do all this work, to be really excited and pumped, and then to find out you weren't eligible in the first place. So let's go over those rules and kind of talk about what it is that you need to make sure you're checking off. Okay, the biggest thing is making sure you do not already have a wedding photographer hired. I can't shoot your wedding if you've already hired a wedding photographer, so there's no reason for you to enter the contest if you've already hired someone. Okay, also, you need to make sure your wedding date is available. If I'm already booked for another wedding, I can't be in 2 places at once. It just physically is not possible. So part of this starting process, you will tell me your wedding date so I can make sure that it's even open for you. The next one's a big one because I would hate for you to miss anything, but you must follow all those steps we talked about before. So all the posts, all the questionnaires. If you miss one of those things, then unfortunately you will be disqualified from the whole thing. So make sure you are keeping up with that. Make sure you're reading your emails, opening them, and all of that business. Another big thing is I want this to motivate other people. I want this to be something that's big. So I mean, I at the end of this, I want to be able to share your story with other people. I want them to see, okay, this person did this, I can do that too. I want people to get hope from it. So you have to agree that I will be able to share your story, your information, your posts, whatever, with other people. I want this to be as free as possible. Okay, there's no catch here. I'm not trying to make money off you guys. There's nothing like that. But if you do win and your wedding is over 2 hours away from Fayetteville, Arkansas, the only thing I'm asking is that you cover my travel and a place for me to stay. All right, and the very last thing, you have to be honest. I mean, I hate to say that, but some people, unfortunately, will do things that's kind of, not good to win a competition. So with everything you're doing, make sure you're being honest and upfront about things So if your goal is to become a better dancer, but you're already like a famous dancer, that would kind of be dishonest in my opinion. So make sure that everything is up front, very clear. Don't try and switch anything or make anything look more, I don't know. I can't think of any other examples, but just be honest, people, and that's all that really matters. Okay, guys, I know that was a lot of information. Again, you will get this in an email, and I will be emailing you throughout the process, asking you to do each thing as it happens. So make sure you are following in the group. Make sure you are checking your emails for all that. And if all of this just seems like it was way too much for you and you have no interest in continuing, that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to be upset about that. Feel free to stop and unsubscribe, or just don't fill out anything else. For those of you that are in, I am so excited, guys. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to reach out to me at any point. And I'm just thrilled that you're here, and I can't wait to see what we're all going to do. Have a good day, guys.